This painting of a young woman breastfeeding an old man in a prison cell sold for 30 million euros. The painting may seem perverse, but the story behind it is a historical record. What you just heard is not a scene of vulgarity. It's a scene of unimaginable sacrifice. A moment captured from an old French legend known as Roman charity, a story that has appeared in art for centuries. But behind the dramatic brushstrokes lies a powerful message about compassion, loyalty, and the lengths a human heart will go for someone it loves. The story takes place during the reign of Louis XIV in France. A poor, aging man was sentenced to an extremely harsh punishment, death by starvation, simply for stealing a loaf of bread. A crime committed not out of greed, but out of desperation. His only daughter was granted permission to visit him. And because the authorities feared she might smuggle food inside, she was searched every single time before entering the cell. The guards believed the man would not survive long. But days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and to everyone's confusion, the man was still alive, weak, but holding on. The strange part? He had not lost the amount of weight they expected. Something didn't add up. Suspecting that the daughter might be secretly feeding him, the guards decided to watch her visit in secret. What they witnessed shocked them, not because it was inappropriate, but because it revealed a level of sacrifice that challenged the cruelty of the punishment itself. She was sharing her own nourishment with her father, an act driven not by shame, but by sheer devotion, the desperate love of a daughter refusing to let the last piece of her world disappear. When the judges were informed, the reaction was not anger, it was disbelief, and then compassion. Even the harshest among them could not deny the purity behind her action. They realized that if a daughter could go to such an unthinkable extent just to keep her father alive, then perhaps the real crime was not his theft, but their sentence. And so, the father was pardoned, released, allowed to live the remainder of his life with the daughter who refused to abandon him. This historical tale, retold through paintings, sculptures, and literature for centuries, is not meant to shock. It's meant to remind us of something we often forget: that love can be stronger than punishment, stronger than despair, stronger than the limits society places on us. And in a world where we judge too quickly and understand too slowly, this story stands as a quiet reminder of the depth of compassion that often goes unnoticed, especially the compassion of women, which has shaped more lives than history ever recorded.